evening. On behalf of the senior class of 2019 at the School for the Talented and Gifted, I welcome you to our school's 33rd annual commencement. We also welcome our distinguished guests and ask them to stand and be recognized. On stage, Ms. Maxie Johnson, Dallas ISD School Board Trustee for District 5, and Ms. Tiffany Hewitt, Executive Director of Magnet Schools. The TAG class of 2019 would like to thank all of you in advance for your cooperation in ensuring a dignified graduation ceremony, and we ask that you treat this special event with the utmost respect. Please turn off all cell phones and other electronic devices that may cause disruption. Please refrain from using noisemakers, horns, bells, loud yells, and please keep the aisles clear so as not to interfere with the ceremony. Your assistance will help provide the best graduation for each student. To my classmates, there is a good reason why they call these ceremonies commencement exercises. Today we stand on the edge of a great adventure. Graduation is not the end, it is the beginning. I wish you all happiness and success as we start this new chapter of our lives. Wherever you go, go with all your heart. Thank you.
Good evening. The TAG class of 2019 decided that a poem will be read in lieu of prayer or a moment of silence. It's not the right one. Have You Earned Your Tomorrow by Edgar Guest. Is anybody happier because you passed his way? Does anyone remember that you spoke to him today? This day is almost over, and its toiling time is through. Is there anyone to utter now a kindly word of you? Did you give a cheerful greeting to the friend who came along, or a churlish sort of howdy and then vanish in the throng? Were you selfish, pure, and simple as you rushed along the way, or is someone mighty grateful for a deed you did today? Can you say tonight, in parting with the day that's slipping fast, that you helped a single brother of the many that you passed? Is a single heart rejoicing over what you did or said? Does a man whose hopes were fading now, with courage, look ahead? Did you waste the day or lose it? Was it well or sorely spent? Did you leave a trail of kindness or a scar of discontent? As you close your eyes in slumber, do you think that God would say, "You have earned one more tomorrow by the work you did today"? We would now like to welcome Dr. Stuart Ravnick, Associate Dean of the UT Southwestern Graduate School and proud TAG parent, who brings greetings from our host institution tonight.
Thank you very much. On behalf of the UT Southwestern staff, faculty, our scientists, our professors, our medical professionals, and especially our 6 Nobel laureates and our president, Dr. Daniel K. Podolsky, I welcome you to UT Southwestern. Tonight is special. As you said, I'm a TAG parent. I get to do that twice. So several years ago, my older son graduated from TAG, and today, my younger son graduates. But I want to say something special to all of you graduates. 3 weeks ago, on this very stage, we had 225 of our medical graduates walk across here and get their MD degrees. Last week, we had 62 PhD graduates walk across the same stage and get their PhD degrees. Graduates, if you decide that science or medicine is a career for you, I hope to see you on this stage in 8 years. Welcome to UT Southwestern.
Sorry. Ben Mackey was elected to the Dallas ISD Board of Trustees on May 4th, 2019. He represents District 7, which includes North Central Oak Cliff and parts of West Dallas. Mr. Mackey earned a master's degree in school leadership from Harvard University and bachelor's degrees in finance and history from the University of Florida. He entered education through Teach from America and taught math at West Boulevard High School in Rosedale, Mississippi. During his time as the math department chair, Mr. Mackey started the first AP Calculus program in district history and was named the Teacher of the Year by both the County Chamber of Commerce and West Boulevard High School in 2012. He has continued to be involved in Rosedale, serving as the founding board president for the Rosedale Freedom Project, which provides after-school and summer programming for students in Rosedale and the surrounding area, focused on academics, arts, social justice, and self-empowerment. While he served as TAG principal from 2013 to 2019, the school was ranked as the #1 public high school in the nation 4 times by U.S. News and World Report. During this time, academic achievement at TAG continued to rise, and the school reached all-time highs in SAT, ACT, and AP achievement. In 2016, he was a finalist for Dallas ISD's Principal of the Year Award and was named as one of Dallas Business Journal's 40 Under 40, a list of rising young leaders in Dallas. In 2018, he was recognized as a Master Principal by Dallas ISD and was part of the Mayor's Star Council. Currently, Mr. Mackey serves as the Chief of Research, Evaluation, and Design in DeSoto ISD. The TAG class of 2019 is proud to welcome Mr. Ben Mackey.
That is so weird to have that introduction read here. My proudest accomplishment to date is absolutely being the principal here at TAG. So good evening, TAG class of 2019, families, friends, guests. It's so good to have you. Before we begin, I want to say a special thank you to District 5 trustee Maxie Johnson, who has graciously allowed me the opportunity to act as the trustee presiding over this ceremony. Trustee Johnson, I'm deeply grateful for this honor, and I rest well knowing that TAG and all of the District 5 schools will be in great and capable hands for years to come. Will you please rise so we can recognize you for being here? Thank you. It's funny, after I announced that I was leaving TAG, I had a number of seniors come up to me and ask if I would still hand out diplomas. And it was clear that none of them had been to a TAG graduation before, because in Dallas ISD, it's usually the trustee to hand out diplomas. So this will actually be my first time to hand out diplomas to TAG students. So there's no class I would rather do that with than with you here. So 4 years ago, when you all started here, I also did not think I would be sending you, class of 2019, off in the same manner, with the same conviction and the same expectation for the future that I now hope for myself. Your world and mine are very different now than they were 4 years ago. Together, you all and myself, we're stuck in an uncertain balance, where on one hand we lament leaving this place behind that means so much, but on the other hand we rejoice at what this place gave us. And trust me, we will all take a lot from this place. I know that all of you are excited today. It's taken a lot from all of you to sit here in this seat with that cap and gown. Many of you balance the responsibilities well beyond that of a normal high school student, and you know who you are. Most, but not all of you, spend a lot of time studying, doing homework, essays, and everything else. All of you, though, survived everything TAG has thrown at you, from the deluge of -2s from Mrs. Greer's class, the Mongols from Mr. Brown's class, or staring down at Mr. Cullen's serious face, knowing full well you did not do your homework before the study check. So while you are no doubt excited, I bet you're a little bit tired too. But you made it here anyway. Every day for the past 4 years, you have strengthened who you are, and you've learned what you are made of. Don't ever deny how far you've come, and don't ever underestimate how far you have yet to go. I won't speak for long up here tonight, but I do want to leave you with a to-do list of 3 things to do tonight. It's 3 pieces of advice that have served me well through every transition in my life, and I hope it will serve you as well. First, take tonight and thank those people around you who made it possible for you to be here tonight. Not a single one of you made it here alone. You did so with the support and guidance of those around you, parents, grandparents, siblings, friends, mentors, teachers, counselors. Take time to thank them. and really, truly thank them, not just in passing, but look them in the eye and say thank you, give them a hug, and be truly honest about what you mean and what they mean to you. It means more to them, and it means more to you than you know. Second, think about who you want to be. I am sure all of you are tired at this point by people asking you where you're going to college, what are you going to do, what job do you want to have, what are you doing this summer? Let me challenge you instead to ask yourself who you want to be and not what you want to be, and to seek a purpose and not a title. Finally, know that you have the power to change the world around you, but this does not come easy, and you must earn it, and you must do it with all of your heart. You have to be willing to go one extra mile, study one more page, work one more hour, surpass one more expectation, and break one more barrier. And if something is worth doing at all, it's worth doing right. You don't have to look like people in power to be a person of power. Every single one of you has immense and world-changing power. And when you understand that, you will unlock the door to using that power to create the world that you want to live in. In your voice and in your actions, you have the potential to fix what's broken around you and create what has not yet been created. Be encouraged by that potential, but remember, potential is only as good as how you use it. So again, your last official homework assignment from TAG tonight is number one, take a moment to be thankful and reflect on what everyone around you has given to you and brought to your life, and say thank you to them. Number two, reflect on who you want to be, not what you want to be, and what purpose you will seek, not what title you'll seek. And finally, three, take a moment to understand the bigger picture of possibility and the burden of responsibility that you must accept as someone with the power to create the world that you want to live in. You are all well equipped for the challenges you are soon to face. Your experiences at TAG, what you've learned from the teachers, and more importantly, what you've learned from one another, will set you off on a good path for the rest of your lives. As you set off on those new adventures, remember that you will always have a home here at TAG. But in the meantime, while you're out on your adventures, make sure to get involved, stay up late, find ways to be inspired, say yes to new experiences, build new friendships. Be the pilot of your own journey, not a passenger. And finally, be ready to jump at opportunity when it presents itself. And remember that opportunity rarely comes at an opportune time. Congratulations again, class of 2019.
Welcome, graduating class of 2019. A warm thanks to the students, faculty members, parents, families, and friends who made this event possible. I am honored to be standing on this stage as part of such a dynamic and creative student body. Now, I'm the type of person who loves to make lists. I create lists for school assignments, things I'm thankful for, and books to read. There's something immensely satisfying about crossing out each item and inching closer to completion. I started pre-writing this speech by listing the memories that defined these past years and the lessons I have taken from them. But halfway through, I realized that no matter how many pages I write, a list cannot encompass the depth of my experiences. I remember the day I shadowed at TAG. What really struck me was that the students genuinely wanted to be there. By lunchtime, I could see how close everyone was. I was beyond excited to be a part of the school, and 4 years later, I have learned so much and made lifelong friends. I chanted Dr. Strong's life story at Trek, ate liquid nitrogen ice cream at physics camp, and traveled to San Antonio with my ACTEC team. I will always treasure these moments. The word that I think most thoroughly describes our senior class is busy. There's always something going on, whether it's a delicious college potluck or an inexplicably funny talent show video. Each one of you has shaped your communities, and I know that you will continue to inspire and support those around you. Carry your accomplishments with pride. Soon you will experience various forms of change as your college journey begins. No matter how uncertain the outcome may be, welcome the countless opportunities waiting for you. Embrace change, whether you tiptoe towards it with a friend at your side or dive headfirst into a new situation. And as your perspective evolves, think about the person you are becoming. Every day, aim to be someone a little bit bolder, a little bit wiser, or a little bit kinder. Lastly, I want to thank my classmates for making TAG feel like a second home. I'm going to miss you all next year. Thank you to the teachers who encouraged me to challenge myself and who taught me to believe in my abilities. But most of all, I want to thank my parents. From the very first day of school at Head Start, you've stuck by my side to help me memorize my multiplication tables, recommend book titles to read, and offer open arms for whenever I need to vent. Your extraordinary strength, perspective in life, and selfless love have shaped me into the dreamer I am today. Now is the moment I can finally tell you, lo hice, I made it. Class of 2019, we made it. Thank you.
Good evening. First off, TAG, class of 2019, give yourselves a round of applause. I want to briefly thank my mom and dad, my siblings, and all of my family for their endless love and support, my phenomenal friends and boyfriend whose company I cherish, and all TAG teachers and faculty for creating the supportive environment that allows the students to thrive. I know that we are all grateful for the opportunities that TAG has provided us. So in an effort to avoid making this just me talking at you for 5 minutes, I would encourage you to think about your own experience with TAG, regardless of whether it's been as a student, a parent, or a teacher. A lot of us, myself included, tend to think about TAG as this prestigious, independent entity that we all have the privilege of being a part of. And in some ways, it is. But I'd like to challenge that way of thinking for just a minute. Instead of attaching these titles and honors to a name or a location, I want you to think about TAG in terms of people. A group of passionate teachers, students, and administrators that no number of accolades could truly ever appreciate, and no national ranking could ever encompass. I want you to think about those people for a minute. Think about every time you've ever gone to a teacher for some extra help, and they gladly gave it to you without any hesitation or frustration. Every time a friendly face greeted you by name as you walked in the morning. Every potluck, which, let's be honest, were only possible thanks to the astounding organizational efforts of Anna Paulina. And the enthusiasm of everyone else in following her lead. Every trek and every tag-it, which teachers spent hours planning so that we could grow to love learning and keep the sense of community that makes TAG such a welcoming place. Every time a teacher encouraged you to ask a question, not to be afraid of being wrong, but instead embrace the possibility of learning something new. At TAG, who you laugh hardest with, who you talk to for hours on end, who holds a piece of your heart at the end of the day, is not one kind of person or one kind of friend. It is the people you'd least expect, but are most grateful to know. And you grow to love these people more each day, spending countless hours with them, but unaware of just how much they make life worth living. Until one day, today, it's time to say goodbye for now. And that's not easy. In fact, it is a very difficult thing to do. But the things that are hardest to let go of are the ones you should let go with the most love. Those are the things that have changed you, the things that have forced you to grow as a person, even when it was scary, even when you tried your hardest not to. All of you at TAG are those catalysts of change for the better. So today, I let you go with as much love as is physically possible to hold in my heart. And I hope you will do the same to each other and to those in the future whom you haven't yet met, but who will be your unexpected friends and family. So as we all go headfirst into this new chapter of our lives, uncertain but unafraid, don't get too attached to a name or a location. Focus on the people and appreciate those people as the outline of your experience, just as the people you interacted with every day for the past few years are what breathe life and love into this school. With that, I say congratulations as the class of 2019 becomes the class of 2023. Thank you.
Good evening. As seniors cross the stage to receive their diplomas, we would like to acknowledge some of their academic achievements. Many of our seniors have been named AP Scholars by the College Board for their outstanding performance on AP examinations. These awards include AP Scholar with Honor, AP Scholar with Distinction, and National AP Scholar. A list of these seniors is included in your program. Seniors who are graduating with honor, high honor, or highest honor wear gold cords. These students have achieved an overall GPA of 85 and above. These designations are noted in your program.
Many of our seniors have the Advanced Academic Services Dallas ISD Scholars Award. This recognition is for students demonstrating college readiness potential on the ACT or SAT. A list of these seniors is included in your program. In addition, many of our seniors have earned membership in nationally recognized honor societies in various academic fields. Membership in these societies is determined by rigorous academic standards as well as certain specialized requirements. We ask that you join us in congratulating the members of our class who have earned this recognition. Thank you.
As the outgoing principal of the School for the Talented and Gifted and a member of the Dallas ISD Board of Trustees, I hereby affirm that each candidate has met all requirements for graduation as determined by the state of Texas and the Dallas Independent School District, and that they are qualified to receive their diplomas or they have otherwise qualified to participate in this graduation ceremony consistent with the laws of the state of Texas and the rules of the Dallas Independent School District.
As Executive Director in the Dallas Independent School District, I am pleased to confirm the certification of the 2019 graduating class of the School for the Talented and Gifted.
Class of 2019, please begin to rise and receive your diplomas.
Erin Elizabeth Bearline. Elizabeth Marie Brandt. Wolfgang Kirschner Breitenberg. Anastasia Bell Brooks. Andrea Cedillo Ornelas. Valerie Cervantes. Margaret Grace Chapman. Trina Abigail Choi. Lucy Ray Chong. Maximilian Chow Gillette. Dominic Anthony Siski. Tyra Janae Cole. Eve Therese Duck. Bianca Flores. Holland Kate Freeling. Ana Paulina Galart Ruiz. Mahin Ganasan. Dylan Carter Garcia. Dean Alexander Grant. Melissa Goruskieta. Jonathan Trace Hamada. Hector Hernandez Contreras. Eleanor Lynn Hollis. Sophia Camille Hooper. Brianna Michelle Kelton. Gabrielle Olivia Kent. Catherine Ann King. Caitlin Emily Lambert. Alyssa Eiichi Lin. Dalia Shala Lopez. Kezia Yamima Lopez. Nathaniel Thomas Martin. Christian Mendoza Zapata. Damaris Milan. Emily Leroy Morris. Rebecca Irene Moulton. Darby Joyce Mullins. Olivia Neville. Ni Duk Fong Nguyen. At this time, we recognize someone who could not be with us today, Daniela Fernanda Nunez. Isaac Osorio. Luis Carlos Oviedo II. Caitlin Gatlin Fee. Lorelei Pop. Aiden Joseph Ravnik. Angel Sebastian Rosales. Alexander Ruiz Reyes. Audrey Irene Ruliawan. Irma Sofia Salmaron. Caitlin Faith Salceda. Ana Maria Salcedo Salcedo. Siddhartha Aldrich Srinivasa. Shoshana Judith Singer. Adrian Elijah Spalding. Elise Renee Sanamon. Trevor Halsey Tankersley. Sally Zell Thurman. Maria Isabella Darnelli. Colin Degree Troy. James Christopher Truitt. Haley Diane Valdez. Natalie Vasquez. Avi Verma. Michelle Rita Wanyana. Zion Jatori Williams Crane. Justin Ray Wise. Nicholas O'Brien Yates.
All right, before I present this esteemed class, I just want to talk about a few other last things. So first of all, this TAG class of 2019, behind me and in front of me, has soared beyond all expectations and shattering records. For reference, our previous school record for scholarship offers was last year's $20.8 million. This year's 67 seniors have dwarfed that, earning a combined $38.2 million in scholarship offers. While this class has worked hard and earned every bit of it, and in my own personal estimation is worth infinitely more than that, they could not have done this alone. Isaac Newton said, "If I have seen further, it is because I was standing upon the shoulders of giants." And before we present this class, I'd like to take a moment to recognize some of these giants who have helped make this night special for our seniors. First, will all of our TAG alumni who are here tonight please rise? You have helped to blaze the trail and set high expectations for these current seniors, high expectations which I'm proud to say they have met. Thank you for being here tonight to witness the continuation of the legacy that you had a hand in building. Next, we'd like to celebrate the PTSA for their unwavering support of TAG and all parents who have gotten involved here at TAG. Specifically, we'd like to honor a few parents who have consistently stepped up in their service to TAG through the PTSA, the SBDM, or in other ways, and whose seniors are graduating here tonight. Will Brooke Wise, June Chow, Mary Siski, Mandy Valdez, Stu Ravnick, Ariel Richmond, and Leslie Vasquez please rise and be recognized? Your dedication to TAG and its students is an inspiration for all of us to follow. I left one TAG parent off that list purposefully, as I believe she deserves a special thank you for her work in making TAG what it is. Kelly Yee has been an active member of the TAG PTSA for the last 7 years and steps up every single time there is a need, whether it's a fundraising table in the summer or a field trip at Taggett, and she has done that probably every single year. Her son is graduating here tonight. Kelly, thank you for your service and your dedication. Will you please rise and be recognized? Finally, I know that I speak for all of our seniors when I say that tonight would not be possible if it weren't for the crucial role that parents, faculty, and role models have played in the lives of these graduates tonight. As far as faculty go, we'd like to recognize 2 members of our faculty in particular. First, Ms. Marbury, you have dedicated your heart and soul, along with countless of hours, towards all of our students. You go above and beyond in every regard, staying up all night to write letters of recommendation or work with students when there is a need. To everyone who knows you, and these seniors especially, it's no surprise that you were named this year Dallas ISD Counselor of the Year. Please rise and be recognized. And secondly, to Mr. Tomplay, who is retiring today, concluding a 45-year teaching career, you've brought joy, wisdom, love, resilience, and dedication to the classrooms and the hallways of TAG every single day that you've come to work. You are who Henry Adams had in mind when he said, "A teacher affects eternity. He can never tell where his influence stops." Mr. Tomplay, will you please rise and be recognized? Thank you for your service to TAG, and we wish you the best in the next chapter of your life. Seniors, after tonight, you will spread your wings and fly, scattering to every corner of the globe, to different colleges, different universities, different careers, and different futures. TAG will not be the same without you next year, but without a doubt, this world will be a better place with you in it. I know that I speak on behalf of the entire TAG faculty when I say that we are all very proud of you and look forward to living in the world that you will shape. You all comprise a beautiful mosaic of people. You hail from every background imaginable. You have different interests and passions, struggles and strengths. You are powerful beyond measure and are just beginning your journey. While you will leave here tonight and no longer be a TAG student, you will always be a part of our TAG family. I think the world of you and love you all dearly, and there is no class that I would rather go out with than with all of you. And with that, TAG Senior Class of 2019, will you please rise? At this time, please take your tassel and move it to the left side of your cap. And it is my honor to present to you the 2019 TAG graduates. Class of 2019, you may be seated.
I would like to give a special recognition to Mr. Ben Mackey. Ben Mackey has served as principal of TAG for 6 years, and he undoubtedly made the school a better place. Every morning, he could be found standing in the hallway greeting students with a smile. He made sure to learn every student's name and talk to many of us about our lives and ambitions so that he could know us not only as a student body, but on an individual level. Mr. Mackey cared about his students immensely and was dedicated to making sure they got the most out of their education, from going on trips with groups like Pan Am to teaching a class. His office was always open for students to go in for anything, from help with homework to life advice. He listens to both the students and faculty to learn how to best serve the entire TAG community. He implemented surveys so that students could give their feedback not only on their classes, but on what Mr. Mackey himself could do better. He also worked to make the school more accessible to low-income students, from revamping the application process to calling and visiting individual middle schools who had historically not been represented at TAG. He has played a huge part in making TAG feel like the family it is, and we are excited to see what he would do as a Dallas ISD school board member. On behalf of TAG Class of 2019, we want to thank and wish you all the best.
We ask that you please remain in your seats to keep the aisles clear until the graduates and the faculty have exited the auditorium. Logan's Photography will take group pictures of the graduates immediately following the ceremony, and will have photo packages available on sale in the lobby area. The TAG Class of 2019 would like to thank the TAG PTSA, the TAG office staff, and everyone else involved in planning tonight's event. Thanks to all of you for attending tonight's ceremony and helping us celebrate this achievement. To our families, thank you for giving us the world. To our teachers, thank you for teaching us about the world. To the Class of 2019, thank you for making this world wonderful. Finally, I'd like to share this quote by noted actor, director, screenwriter, and author, Alan Alda. You have to leave the city of your comfort and go into the wilderness of your intuition. You can't get there by bus, only by hard work and risk and not quite knowing what you're doing, but what you'll discover will be wonderful. What you'll discover will be yourself. Again, thank you for attending and have a pleasant evening. And to the Class of 2019, I love you all. Now, will the TAG Class of 2019 please rise?